What's up, everybody? I'm H. This is E.
What up, what
and
up?
this is Unstructured, where we break down your favorite TV shows, movies, and documentaries.
That's right. Today we're breaking down PowerBook Force, Season 1, Episode 7, Outrunning a Ghost. This was a very interesting episode. H, let's get unstructured.
Let's go. No, this episode was very good. I gotta admit, I've been kind of slowing down on the episodes because they have not been as exciting, in my opinion.
A lot of
the
character
storyline
building.
is getting kind of washed out, but this episode showed more layers to Tommy. It kind of, as the name shows, outrunning Ghost is that his ultimate goal is to become his own man, to have something that's his, that he runs, that he controls, not just having Ghost being the one giving out the orders. So how we see channeling Ghost throughout the whole season.
Yeah, this episode was him laying down the groundwork, and as he said, even in the episode, creating the demand, letting people know, hey, there's a new drug in town. You should try this. We're the new distributors. Not so much saying who he is, but letting people know there's something coming down the pipe. And the way that he handles it, I think, was just the way that Ghost was handling it. He definitely was channeling Ghost in this episode.
Although I think he put a lot of pressure on that scientist, which I think may become a weak link in this
Absolutely.
organization.
Yeah, absolutely. She hated being there until the end when they celebrated, which was kind of weird the way that they all looked in the room or whatever. But it was just weird. But she hated being there. But ultimately, she got the product down to a low price, which is easily manufacturable, so that they can distribute in large amounts. But there's a lot of things. A lot of elements, a lot of subplot lines that are happening in this particular episode, such as Jannar and his
Diamond.
brother Diamond. They don't see eye to eye.
No, they don't. So we talked about in previous episodes that Jannar is not comfortable with Diamond being the leader again
No.
of the CBI boys, right? And then we see that between Jannar and Diamond, there's a difference in ideology. Jannar Diamond wants to play it smart and safe because he doesn't trust this new supply or this new game for drugs that the kids are bringing out to them. And Diamond is like all about it. Let's do it. And I think this is a mistake. We already saw how that guy reacted or how he tried to play Diamond. This is gonna blow up on Diamond's face. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that there's going to be some reckoning coming to Diamond, and it's coming from both pathways because we found out who this new love interest is. She's an undercover reporter that's trying to get a story on him, and that's going to cause problems because she's actually trying to entrap him, get him to go back into the game, and then write an article, expose him, and send him back to jail. That's a big plot line going on, but also you have Claudia, who is sort of...
But before we move on from that point, there's a few more things we need to break down there. So we talked about Diamond doing his own move behind Jannar's back, vowing the kids, and how that may blow up in his face. And as you mentioned, that reporter going in deep cover, no pun intended, with Diamond, and she's doing this for a story. I think we are realizing she's falling in love with Diamond. And what is the reason she has... Because we saw that how she looked at the picture before in the previous episode of Diamond when Diamond was celebrating the city.
Like he was a mark.
So not just a mark, but it's like she's falling in love with Diamond, and this could
Cause conflict or...
not conflict, but sorry, this could develop into something that would bring Diamond to what he used to be, making angry. Eliminate some people from the map when he finds out that he's being played, and he let himself be played by a reporter. Although he could be ahead of the game, I already know what's going on, and he's just playing along.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that he's ahead of the game. I definitely think that he'll be upset once he finds out that he's being played. And we'll see what his options are at that point because he's still trying to run an empire, which is splintering. And he doesn't know how many soldiers he'll have at his disposal. So this is going to be real interesting. This is at the same time that, as we said, the Dahlia, the new flip, it's hitting the streets, and it's going to be a juggernaut in the streets.
You
so
see how he
who's going to?
reacted?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll see. He actually finally gave in to that because he was convinced that it had some serious potential.
Yeah, like you see that Jannar brings it up to him. He kind of shuts it down when Jannar goes, I don't know much about this, but he suspects. Because he goes to Tommy and he asks him question. You have to look at the character's face. He's asking Tommy, and Tommy's answering the questions very weirdly. And Diamond is like, okay, I think he's realizing Tommy knows more than what he's letting on. So he may be realizing that Tommy may be pulling for this thing because he knows Tommy's been trying to find something else, and he's trying to bring his own organization. He's new in town. This new drug shows up. He kind of put two and two together.
I don't know if I'm not sure that he picked up on it, but if he did, maybe I missed it. I don't know, but it's during that same time he did finally come around and decide to actually distribute it. I think up until that time he wasn't sold. So it was interesting. Maybe he did read it and maybe I missed it. But it was interesting the path that he took to get there because it was flat out no to his brother. No, I'm not doing it. You haven't thought about the ramifications, too many variables. That and also the pipeline going back to Gary, which, to be honest with you, been there. I wouldn't do that either. But he's skeptical because he's been to jail and his brother hasn't. And I
don't want to go back.
Exactly. There's a reason. So
he don't want to. He want to keep his pockets inside, not outside.
It's real. It's real, man. So he's like, I'm not playing around. So hey,
now,
go ahead.
Now with Jannar as well, we have to. He's dead set now in eliminating Tommy. He's sending unbeknownst to him, Tommy's nephew, to eliminate Tommy, and we see how he reacts.
Yeah.
Because he has no attachment to Tommy. He just seen him with his dad. He giving advice. Listen, keep your gun on you. Watch your back, because somebody's coming for you. Tommy's gonna put two and two together as Jannar, and man, this may come to blows. That little triangle between Jannar, Diamond, and Tommy may come to blows.
That may put another person on the hit list, which is the young hitter. Because Tommy is already on that list. Jannar already wants to eliminate Tommy, and now he may eliminate the young counterpart that he has. I forget his name, but that's going to force him to pick sides, which is pick his dad's side, and his dad doesn't even know what he looks like. His dad doesn't even know who he is
and he's
now.
about to join the game.
And
he's about to join the game too.
He might end up being, especially since he had a rift with his boy outside the strip club, he might become a young soldier for Tommy's crew. I think that's where it's headed, and I think that there's a major problem that's on the rise with not Claudia and her brother. Why did she bring her brother into this?
I don't know. I felt like she felt bad for her brother, and she wants to bring him in. It's weird that relationship.